Hi, everybody. This is Laura Ashley Abraham.
And I am Connie Smuck.
And together we are the Michigan Medium Angels. Yay! And we're here to bring you your weekly astrology / weekly energy reading. So actually, we're throwing in some astrology in here today too, a little bit, aren't we, Tank? Yes.
Yes, we are. And I'm laughing or giggling, I should say, because the last time totally caught me on camera where I don't know what the heck I was doing with my face. I was doing some kind of weird face and I didn't think anyone could see me because when it's on you, it normally doesn't. Of course, they flash back to the time where I'm doing some odd thing. Anyway, that's why I was laughing. Because I started to do it again, realizing that,
Right.
I could be flashback at any moment. So
Correct. So maybe I need to give you a warning. Okay, Tank, you're on. Put on your game face. How about that?
Yep, I think we need to do that.
Yes.
Yep, we'll have that same thing right there where they chop it. Yep,
That's
starting
right.
now.
All right. So we are going to be doing a quick card reading for everybody on the week of this week, April 5th through the 11th. And just an overall review of what to expect from the energies this week, what it looks like, and Connie's going to pull some cards and I'll pull some cards. And also she is going to talk about some of the astrology stuff for the week. And actually, well, you go ahead. I'll let you do that.
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say we have our 8-week course coming up too.
Yes.
At the end, it starts next Monday. So in a week.
I know. One week.
Gosh.
We have 1 week, everyone. 1 week. So if you haven't signed up, you need to sign up because you want to learn how to connect with your guides and angels like we do. Mm-hmm. We're going to spend 2 whole weeks on that. So yeah, definitely. Besides learning how to transform your life in the rest of the weeks, right?
Correct. Yeah, it is so profound in the transformations, and what everybody has learned and what we teach and what we provide in the program is unreal. So we're not going to offer this price again. It's $88 for the whole 8 weeks. So if you haven't signed up, sign up because it will be worth it. We do interactive, we do lives with people too that are in the program. If you can make the live, great. If you can't, that's okay too, because you can watch the recording later. But we do readings during some of the lives that we do. We have so much information that we cover. So please check it out and don't miss it. You do not want to miss it. Because if you really are looking to shift something in your life, you want to change something, you really do want to take it because we will help you with that. We get through blocks. We talk about how to move from fear to love, how to manifest. And I manifested a significant amount of money at the end of the program, which came out of nowhere, but it was because we were doing our stuff. We were doing the mantras, which is what we talk about in the program. And it was shocking. So I can't wait to share that story too.
I know that was phenomenal. I know. And people are still texting us that they are still manifesting like crazy. So it really does work. Yeah, when you show up, and the only way to show up is to start. And the only way to start is by signing up for the program.
Yeah.
And it's go at your own pace. You can really do as much or as little as you want. So don't feel like, why I have all this going on, so I don't think I can tackle on one more thing. You can listen to the lives because they're recorded. You can listen to them while you're driving if you want. Just obviously don't watch the video and drive at the same time because that would be bad. You don't want to do that. You don't want to drive like I do on the roads. Okay, I'm just saying. So, so with that being said,
right, don't drive her.
No, okay. But it may be fun, but no. So, but you can listen. You can listen to it. It'd be almost like a podcast. You're just not watching it because you don't really need to watch us. I mean, although it's probably fun and entertaining to watch us, but you can still just listen. It's okay. Yeah.
The link for the program, it's called 8 Weeks to Transform Your Life with the Michigan Medium Angels. So it is, if I don't know, people might see this on YouTube too. It is on our Facebook page under the Michigan Medium Angels. So you can sign up on there. You can private message us as well on Facebook. And if you have any questions too, but the description is all on there. So you can check out what it includes. And it's a ton of stuff. We can't name it all. So we're going to get into the reading.
Yes. Yeah. So the exciting news is we do have some really good news with the energies coming up. There are no retrogrades for like 2 months. which means delays and all that stuff, miscommunications, all that. It's not going to be for a couple months. Now, in a couple months, we have a whole slew of them coming up. So if you want to get a project done.
Why did you have to say that, Tink? Why did you have to say that? Just leave it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I know, but here's the thing. That way, because if there is something you want to work on, now is the time.
I agree.
Now is the time for clear communications, for starting new. I just got chills on that, so this is going to resonate with some people. The reason why starting new now is going to be key is because the sun is not, or your sun sign, if you're Aries, right? It's the first sign in the first zodiac sign in the horoscopes. So what that means to you is it's beginnings. It's a fresh cycle. It's springtime. It's planting seeds. The seeds that you've been planting these next couple months, really work on the things that you're passionate about, because Aries, the planet that is ruled by Aries is Mars, and Mars is about passion. It's about the mind. It's about the intellect. It's about Aries is action. Aries is aggressive. It's putting the self first. So, and think of it, it's the first sign, right? So it's putting yourself first, and that's what you want to focus on is these next 2 months as well. Self-love, self-care. People think, well, it's selfish if I put myself first. No, it's selfless because you're able to do so much more when you put yourself first. So that's going to be the first thing. And it's, let's see. So anyway, these next couple months basically is going to be the best and the easiest. And I've even seen, I have seen a lot as far as things lining up for money and abundance, and actually love to these next 2 to 3 months. So those of you who are wanting to start new, even with your way of thinking, start really focusing on what you want and not what you would lack or what you don't have or what you wish you had. Act as if you've had it. And that's one of the things we're going to teach you how to do. We're going to teach you how to rewire your brain and how to rewire your thought process and your belief system so you can actually achieve your dreams in our 8-week program. So, again, that's something if you're wanting to do that, or if you're feeling stuck at all right now and you're feeling like, I know what they seem to be lining up, but I just still can't seem to get where I want to be, then join our program because we can help you do that. Okay, so that's pretty much about it. Prior to, it was about getting rid of things. So you guys may have had some shedding, or at least in the process of starting to shed the old, because it was getting ready for this new energy coming up in spring. And in April too, one of the best things that you can do, a quick little ceremony of planting your seeds. You can get little seeds anywhere, just get any kind of wildflower, whatever you want to do, get a pot. And what you want to do with those seeds is hold those seeds with the intention of what you want to sprout come the summertime in a couple of months here coming up in the next month or whatever. And what you're doing is you're not only are you focusing on an intention, but when you give water to that plant, when you nurture that plant, every time you do that, think of those seeds that you're planting and that you're sprouting and that you want to have to come into fruition and you want to grow and bloom and blossom. So you're actually putting energy in motion stays in motion. So that's one great way you could do that. And it's also fun to watch because you can start to see it go, once it starts to grow. And it's just like anything else that you want to plant or that you want to start for any kind of new project, whatever it is that you want to do. So, and you can do, it doesn't necessarily have to, it can be any kind of a flower. It really can. It's just remember, everything is about intention rules. So one of the best things that I like is you can't do it wrong. So you don't overthink it. Because I know some people are, especially you Aries out there, you thinkers, they're going to be like, oh, but I wonder if, if I do this and if I don't do, nope, it's just plant the seed with the intention of what it is that you want to bring into your life and then let it bloom. Well, nurture it, right? And then let it bloom. Yeah, go ahead. Good, Laura.
Water it.
Yeah, don't forget to water it. Just like everything else, you have to, anything that you want to grow or bloom, you got to give it some love and attention. So, and water too. Water always. Yeah.
All right. Awesome, Tinkerbell. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Love the planets and the stars and
Well, I know it's nice to have a little bit of a reprieve, for a little while too, where we don't have any retrogrades. So, which is perfect because it'll be great while we start our program.
yes. Good point.
Yes.
Ooh, that one flew out for everyone. Ooh, okay, go ahead.
Yep. And so I did pull the cards. I pulled 5, but there was one that kind of flew out too. So the first card is the 9 of Earth, which is spending time alone, but enjoying life's little luxuries too. Enjoying things like this is successful self-employment. So this week, and I'm gonna, go through all of the cards, but this is partially a connection with like what's going on in your, it could be with your work, it could be with your your relationships. It's about enjoying that time. And the next card is the Emperor, Archangel Michael, which is about organization and logic and structure. So leadership, which again, to me is connected with like work stuff. So there's a lot of work stuff that I'm seeing here. And the next card is connected with the 3 of Air, which is about forgiveness, taking time to heal, and could be forgiving yourself or others too. The next card is about skilled work, learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. So, which is 8 of Earth. The overall is King of Air, which is about speaking your mind, balancing mental and emotional considerations as well. So to me, like overall, plus then the card that flew out as well was the Ace of Air, which is new ideas and inspiration. So there, which is, and also the beginning of your things that could give you ideas, the beginning of new inspiration, new thoughts, things like that. So it, to me, is really about there's some new to me that feels like it's coming in here. And you kind of taking charge of the situation, but also for you to, what they're bringing forward is that there may have been some things that you wish that you would have done differently, because they keep saying wish you would have done differently or wish that you could have changed something. So part of that is being able to look at it objectively, because that's where the King of Air comes into, looking at things objectively and not getting so caught up like in the little small details, which kind of what Tinkerbell was saying too about Aries, not getting so caught up in that in your head, and really just what I'm hearing is kind of go with the flow right now. Things are going to start to even out. And you may be learning something new, which could be connected to work, or learning something new about a situation or about a relationship, even about yourself. You may be realizing something about yourself that you didn't know before. So it's like illuminating this aspect or these areas of your life that need to be shifted and that need to be changed, but not getting too caught up into the details right now. So be aware of that, and look at the Ace of Air is also connected to with seeing the truth of a situation, and you want to have your eyes open. So just kind of look and be an observer, but don't go, too overboard is what I'm hearing. Like, don't go too overboard. And I love that movie, by the way. That's a great movie, Overboard.
My favorite. It's my favorite movie of all. One of my favorites. But yes.
That's so
I was
funny.
just thinking of that movie last night, or was it last night? So that's, you may have been picking up on that. That's funny.
Oh, that's funny. Oh.
That's funny.
Yeah, so for right now, like you said, Tinkerbell, we have planted seeds to this point. Plant more seeds, things that you want. So kind of get some clarity. Think about what it is that you are looking for, that you would like to bring in, and that's going to be a possibility, is what they're bringing forward too. They're with those seeds also, even if you don't have seeds, you can even imagine the seeds in your mind's eye and planting them like outside, or planting them like in a garden, in your house, planting them somewhere, and using that as the intention as well. It really is about intention, and again, not getting caught up. I keep hearing not getting caught up and just kind of letting things flow right now, and just see where they take you. Just see where things kind of take you. Just be this observer. They're showing me like water. So, which to me, water is like the emotions. So let those kind of smooth out, and don't get caught up in don't get caught up in the emotion. That's my take. Okay, go ahead, Tinkerbell. And and the cards are saying you need to take our course, because this is the 8 of Earth too. So, and it's about going back to school, which is what we're helping you with. We teach you a whole bunch of good stuff. So take our course. That's what the cards say. Go ahead, Tink.
Yes, that is. How did you know? That's so weird. I was just going to say the same thing. That's so weird. Yeah, I love it. I love the be like water. It's like Bruce Lee, be like water, but it's about being in the flow. When you're in the flow, that's when the magic happens. And that's what we teach you in the course.
Correct.
Okay, the first card, this one flew out from the Magical Abundance or Angels of Abundance. Focus on your priorities, which is what we just talked about these next couple months. It's going to be focusing on which you want to create, or that which you want to bloom or to come to fruition. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So that's another thing that we're going to help you with in the program, is we're going to actually help you with goal setting and help you to try to reach your goals. So we do a couple things that will help you to stay on track. And the next one is ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped, and it begins with asking. Doesn't matter how you ask God or the angels for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. So that's part of giving and receiving. You need to be, if you're not open to receiving help, you're not open to receiving love. You're actually withholding love. The more you can get into the practice and the being comfortable asking for help as well as receiving it, and giving it. Most of you listening, I'm sure, give your love freely all the time to your own detriment. So it's a matter of having balance, which that came out in another deck. Angels of Balance is reversed, which means things are out of balance. So these next couple months, try to think of how you can get your life back in balance. Where is it off balance? And we can also help you do that in our program. That's another thing that we do. And the other one is savings, making sure that you're putting some money away a little bit here and there for your own savings. Then we have the first card. This one flew out of the deck. Man holding a heart. Ooh la la. Love is in the air. Here we go. Yeah, and he's good looking too. So look at that. Kind of Fabio, right? Kind of a Fabio. No, you're not thinking so much.
It's okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's pretty hot. So there must be some hot guy coming to you, or it could also be someone who's here to help you with business. It typically can represent a male, but it doesn't have to. This could be too, if you're a man, you're now open to receiving love and you are actually ready for love, where before maybe you weren't. So it can be for both. If you are a man, this is you ready to give, you're ready, this is coming in. So there is going to be someone coming up very soon. And if you're a female, then or male, whatever, then you're looking for love, then you have someone coming up as well. Next is the Sun reverse. You may feel a little frustrated because you may feel like personally you're not getting what you want, or you may be feeling like you just feel a little stuck in your personal life. You have the movement card next. So there is going to be movement. So don't stress out about it. While this is a little bit of a lull period, it's not going to last for long, because again, Aries is about action. Mars is about action. So these next couple months, things are going to really start to speed up. That's why you need to make sure that you have a good structure, a good foundation, good balance right now, because when things start to speed up here in these next 2 months, you better hold on to your head. Okay. So you want to be able to make sure that you have things implemented, or that you have that structure in place, because when they do take off, it's really going to take off. Making sure you're getting enough rest and meditation and rejuvenation, whatever that looks like to you. It's different for everyone. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go on a retreat or anything like that. It just may mean you need to take some deep rest throughout the day. Maybe you're not doing that, or you may need to rest a little more, or you need to meditate, just a few minutes out of the day. And then this is too the angel of strength. So this week coming up, it's going to be about, and because it's upright, this is going to be your strength. This is going to be your power period these next 2 months. You are really going to be, and I'm hearing the word empowered. You're going to feel stronger than you have in a really long time, especially once you get into balance with mind, body, spirit, with eating. That just doesn't mean just in your business or your personal life. It's everything all integrated together, everything working in harmony. The homeostasis, that balance of everything, where everything falls into place when you're completely balanced. Then for the love, we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So those of you who are in a new relationship, this is a positive phase where you're getting to know each other, where you are I'm going to say an intimate phase in the relationship. Those of you who are online dating, I don't know why I hear online dating. I feel like there's going to be multiple people, but there's going to be a couple people who are really going to stand out for you. And this is going to be an integral part these next couple months of, it's weird because I just have multiple choices. That's funny. So you know what, maybe with this spring, with the planting of the seeds, who knows? I don't know. And maybe it's, and again, it could be for those of you who are online dating, who are getting to know each other. There's others who are going to have just multiple choices. I'm hearing don't settle. Just don't settle. Just take your time. And I'm hearing, it's funny, weed, because that's what you're going to be doing here coming up, weeding, right? Because those weeds are going to start to come up, and mine are already starting to come up. So you're going to start weeding out things that no longer serve you. And I feel your past relationships have brought you to this space right now where you're being more selective. And next is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Go ahead and, you okay?
Yes, yes. No, go ahead.
Were you going to say something?
No. No, I'm just listening.
You gave the funniest face. Did you see yourself?
No.
Like,
Did I?
sorry, I just want to, that's why I'm like, did you want to say something? Next is express your love.
No.
Make the romantic gesture. Go ahead, reach out, say something, kind of say how you feel. If you've been holding back, then make sure that that you are expressing how you feel. And again, you brought up forgiveness. That's another one. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. This is really important. Again, this is what we're talking about. That's what we said before we even pulled the cards. Before the energies, we're getting rid of the old. The 2021 is supporting energies where you're more similar vibrating with relationships. So those that were no longer, that I'm going to say that were disharmonious, where the vibrations, the disparity was far too much, that weren't compatible, those are falling away. And now these energies in the spring coming up, especially into the summer, these next couple months, you're going to be getting more with very similar energies of with vibration and frequencies. And keep in mind, those relationships in the past, nothing is ever wasted. All your relationships are leading you to your person. Okay, so keep that in mind. I know some of you may feel, quote unquote, who are listening to this burned, but you did learn something from that, whether it's noticing red flags, whether it's saying what you need. Don't hold back. Making sure that you're saying your wants and your needs in a relation communication. Thank you. Actually, and Mars is also another one for communication. So it's communicating what it is that you want and what you need with your partner. Very much so, because that is where you're going to be like this. Otherwise, don't expect your person to know, or the other person to know automatically what it is that you're thinking. Go ahead, Laura.
That was good. I pulled a couple other cards too. I don't know if I've ever seen all three of these together.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Well, yes. So the only thing, these are from the energy card. So I pulled three of them. The first card is Blossoming Abundance reversed though. So Blossoming Abundance, which means that there is abundance, but it feels like it's not there, or you feel like you don't have it yet. So to me too, it's like it's on its way, but it's not here yet. The next card is the Cornucopia reversed. Like, I mean, seriously, I've never seen these cards all three like this.
That's
So,
weird.
I
So
know.
people are feeling stuck. They're feeling frustrated, like they're not getting what they want.
Correct. Because I mean, these cards are like, abundance and cornucopia is like the things that you want so much. Right now, it's just not there yet. But the next card is the Sun card, and it is upright, which is what you pulled, Tinkerbell, too. So you did.
Oh, I pulled the reverse though.
Ah, okay.
So coming up though.
Correct. Coming up. So don't give up, and don't think that it's over. Don't think that because you don't have it yet, it's not going to be coming forward. I feel like there's just, again, like with some delays, but it's going to be shifting and changing. So that abundance is definitely coming forward. It definitely has the Sun card. So again, don't give up. It's kind of like that thing where you want to manifest something and you're doing all your stuff, and then you're like, well, you know what? I'm not seeing any results. So I'm just going to stop. This isn't working. But you stopped right before the manifesting part came forward. So you have to have that momentum going, which part of it has to do with your thoughts and what you're thinking, and making sure that you're clear about what it is that you want. So if you have in your mind, you know what, I want a healthy, I want a happy, loving relationship. I want, my physical body, I want to shift that. Start to see that image in your mind, and really hold that space, and don't give up on it. Especially don't give up on it before it manifests, because to me, this is like the sun is coming. The sun is shining, coming soon. Go ahead, Tink.
Comes the sun. Na, 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 da, 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 da.
Exactly.
I don't know the words, but anyway, I know those parts. That's it. Sorry, honey, go ahead.
No, that was good. That was good.
Was it really? I don't know.
Yes, sing your heart out.
Oh gosh, no, we don't want us to do that. We want people to watch. We don't want people to get discouraged.
We don't want to.
Pardon me?
We don't want to scare anybody.
No, we don't. That would not be good. No. Also, it's funny. So I actually said with Mars being communication, it's Mercury and Venus is in Aries, and Mercury is the one for communication. So Mars is the one for like passion and aggressive, like that. So that's why the way they're lined up right now is prime time for doing your projects, especially with communication, getting your word out there, doing things of what you want to do with that combination of Mars, Mercury, and Venus with Aries. Anyway, just wanted to clarify that.
Perfect.
And Venus is in Aries, so it's about heart and love and passion too. So you've got all that good combo. My gosh. So it's a recipe for a lot of good stuff. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
A lot of good stuff coming up. Yeah. All right. Anything else, honey?
I don't think so. I think that's it.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Have a magical day and night filled with peace, love, and light, and abundance, and love. Love, love, love.